saying?
Wow,
So
that's
like,
dope. That's dope.
yeah, I was working, but you know, I got that going on. My TV network, you know, we're getting ready to open up a new space soon. So it's down here in Brooklyn at the Navy Yard. So it's like,
Oh, really?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
the station called?
SDTV, Southern New York TV.
Okay.
That's
So yeah, it's available on Apple TV, Verizon, and Roku platforms. You know, so I'm ready to have a space. So that's gonna change. It's gonna change the way I'm filming, all that stuff. And now with that, I'm on the production side of things, not just in front of the camera and stuff. So it's different when you kind of running it. You know, you want a certain aesthetic. You know what I mean? So
That's interesting. So what you started out first? Like, when did you start? You started rapping first? You started modeling first? Acting? What was your thing?
So I started out. I was one of them kids that was just, you know, always performing. I grew up in Detroit, so.
Oh, shout out to us live out there.
Yeah.
Highland Park.
Okay, all
West
right.
side.
Yeah. That's right. East side. I was out there since I was 14.
Detroit natives in the house. That's
Since
what's
I was
up.
14, I lived there, and I moved to Arizona, so I had like a mixed upbringing.
Wow,
But when I lived
so-
in Detroit, I went to the famous Lions Academy of Performing Arts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I went to DSA. That's the school Leah went to. So I went to performing arts school. So I grew up just, you know, doing performances, celebrating Black History Month. You know, all of the festivals, all of that stuff. Playing instruments, seeing Marvin Winans walk through the halls, coming on classes, like having. I know one time they had like Oprah came to our school, like it was crazy. You know what I mean? I went to good charter schools growing up for the performance. So it's something I've been doing. But I started out when I moved to New York when I was 18. I just like right when I graduated high school in Arizona. Came over here, I ain't know nobody, and I just set up shop. And at first I was going to school at Berkeley College in Westchester for a little bit. That didn't last very long. And then I was living in Harlem, and from there was popping. I met my first manager, and I was doing at that time I was running with like mad different shit. I was doing that was Love and Hip Hop, so I had a lot of cameos on like the Love and Hip Hop. That was when Cardi was on there.
What season was that?
That's like either the first season in New York.
Nah,
that was not the first. That was 2015. That was 2015.
Like the second or third.
Yeah. That's when Remy Ma, Cardi, everybody. That's a good season. $3. You know, I was moving around with a lot of those people. I was working with Jack Thriller 16 or Better. That was when he had that. So my old manager used to like supply some of the models, but I would be there interviewing for This Is 50. So I was around a lot of rappers, a lot of iconic people. I didn't even know who a lot of people was at the time because like I was just getting here and I was just, you know, just trying to be professional, get through it, like, oh, what's going on? But I'm here. And, you know, that set me up for a lot of success. Because now that's why a lot of people know my name. That's why I started respecting my name. You know, I was doing stuff like that. And then I was modeling. I got like my first gig, like Black Pyramid, Chris Brown had posted. And I was doing like New York Fashion Week. So I was doing runway cast, you know, runway. So that's how I like initially got my start. Modeling was like one of the big things. And then like those viral moments, I was doing extra work, Blue Bloods, mad different blockbuster films and stuff. You can catch me in different cameos and stuff. Just from the time I touched, from 2014, 2015, 16, 17, mad shit on my resume.
You see that?
Like,
she came from the home. I want to give her a flowers right now. But you see that? She's not from here. They always say that, bro. For people from that, you know what I mean? People that come out.
You gotta get out to other places.
When you come out to New York, this is New York. The people from New York
in their own towns, though.
But no, I think the people from New York, we don't appreciate. We don't appreciate.
You grew up in.
You see how you came and just got straight to it. You're like, yo, I want to work. I want to do this.
Because everything is right here at your fingertips. And you know, I was
15, 10 years.
Yeah, it does. I mean, but for me, I was setting up before I even moved here. I was living in Arizona, so it's like real whack down here. But I was still like kind of lit. I was an outcast lit. Like nobody liked me because they couldn't figure me out. But I had it all planned. I was like, yo, I'm stunning Dior. Because I've been stunning Dior since I was like 15. I'm like, I'm stunning Dior. So to them, they like this girl, like, you know, but you know, now they like, oh, that's stunning Dior. She's always been stunning Dior. You feel me? So, you know, like I was setting up, I was Twitter famous, like 23, 30,000 followers from 15, 16 years old. So I was connecting over there, like with people that live in New York. That was like the Tumblr era when like everything on Tumblr was like so New York and dope. Like, so I was tapped into what was going on here before I ever got here. I ain't visit, but I just felt like I was connected. You know what I mean? So when I got here, like they just accepted me so easy, and it was just easy for me to hop in. You know, another one of my managers was managing Miss Nikki Baby from Love and Hip Hop too. So it was just like I was working with mad different people, and that just progressed to you know, from the fashion style, I started my own brand, and Vulgar, I started doing celebrity styling. So like lately, I styled Mariah Lynn for her last passion project. I Stole My Bitch, you know, so. I started, you know, doing the fashion styling. That got me mad publishings, back cover, front cover magazines. I do a lot of shit myself. Hair, makeup. I can do all my models' makeup. I do the styling at the brand. Like a lot of everything when it comes to creatively, like what you see, a lot of it is like really from me. So once I started actually putting my energy in myself, then I started seeing like the accolades be more like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, you did that. It's not really like so, you know, it's hard when you're working for trying to make somebody else's brand lit versus when you do your own shit. Yeah.
I get you. Well, if I cut you off, man.
I lost the chance of it.
No, so all right, so we'll get back to you. So you're doing you rapping now right now. When you started rapping though, like because you spitting on your tracks early. Yeah. When did you start rapping? Because you're telling me that you came in, you were doing interviews.
I was rapping the whole time.
But you was?
Like, this the thing. Like, I was rapping when I was younger. Like, I'm on Twitter. My name was Toupe Zakir, aka Stunna Dior. And like, I was rapping. So to this day, if y'all go on YouTube right now, it's super embarrassing. But you type in Stunna Dior, you're gonna see me rapping. I was like 15, 16. I was rapping. I was capping out some new music coming soon. Like, no music came until now. Like, it's really been like 8 years. But I was always rapping I got rap books from when I was like 9, 10 years old. Like, I always wanted to be a rapper because in Detroit, that's also a part of the culture. Like, everybody was rapping. All my uncles, all the guys who was around. I just remember being young and just rapping with everybody from as young as I can remember. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things. And then it was just like, as I got older, I realized, like, damn, I look good. And then other people realized, like, damn, she look good. And so I was like, you know, people see me first. So yeah, you have to put two and two together. And the thing is, I love rap music. I appreciate it so much. You know what I mean? That I was always like, if I'm gonna put out music, it has to be the right quality. It has to make sense for me. Like my music has been really anticipated since I was 15, 16. Cause I was always, any chance I'm in the studio, and I'm in the studio with all these major rappers. I've been around, like I said, I was around 16 or better. So I was definitely there saying, yeah, I rap too when I get a chance.
I was gonna ask you,
when I get a chance.
Who you ran up on like saying that too, like,
you know, I don't really run down on people. This one is the right time. It's about when it's the right time. I'm with rappers all day, every day. I was just with a million rappers yesterday. I was in the studio all night till 7 a.m. I'm around rappers every day. I'm not trying to be the girl like, yo, I'm trying to rap. But you know, it's crazy. Mad people on set, like, yo, Stunna. They like, yo, Stunna. So you moved here for your music and modeling. So I'm like, yo, who telling everybody, like, people know I rap? Like, somebody else came up to me yesterday and was like, when we was outside the studio, I was walking in with all other girls. Is the models, they talking about, I can't wait to hear you spit. I said, who said I'm about to spit? Who said I was a rapper? He's like, I just feel your energy. So it's like, you know, I had that energy about me that it's like, you know what I mean? And if the beat is right, you know what I mean? I'm a creative ultimately. So for real, before I was doing my music, a lot of other people that's rapping now, I'm helping them with their music. I was in the studio helping them creatively build their brand. You know what I mean? And not only that, like, I do TV personality work, TV hosting. So for a lot of, like, I was doing the interviewing for This Is 50, for Build Your Buzz. I was interviewing some different artists as well. So I get to see their performances and do that. So I've just been around a lot of rap, but not rap videos that I'm in. I've always kind of been in it. Yeah. It's just about what you're taking away from it while you're in it. So me, I'm just over the engineer's back. Like, I've always been that girl that just like paying attention. I'm listening to how they spit. I'm watching them flow. I got a lot of great memories being in a lot of studios out with everybody, Meek Mill, Ray Sherman, Future, whoever, all these rappers, you know what I mean? Being in the studio, Gunna, Thug, you know, I got mad memories just being in the studios with them and just seeing how they work and stuff like that. So I take away from it. I'm always watching and see what I can learn so I can apply to my craft.
So because you do everything, what's your favorite? Rap, is it the modeling? What you enjoy doing the most? Because sometimes you may love doing rap, but sometimes you get tired.
I don't love doing rap. I love music.
Yes. And we usually, and look, excuse us, we usually say artists and music, but we throw the word rap.
People always say that, like, oh, you don't say you're a rapper, say you're an artist. But
we usually say that though. That's what we say. Yeah, but you know,
I'm an artist as well, but you know, I am a rapper too. I don't be rapping like I don't know. I don't be singing like that. I be rapping, so I'm still a rapper at the end of the day. But in artistry terms, yeah, I love music. I don't love rapping. Like, and now that I'm doing it, you know, the demand, everybody wants you to be making so much music. Everybody want a feature, and now that I'm like having a lot of talks with people, it's a lot of distribution stuff and single deals and stuff that's happening. I'm on my first single already, so that's slowing up process for other music, and I'm seeing how it goes. I wanted to have the video drop top of January. Shot it 3 months in. People like, where's the video? The video just finished being edited. The celebrity videographers took a million years getting back to me with that instead of like, you know, just seeing how it works on the other side of it, the other part of the music stuff. Rappers just be wanting to create and put it out, but you can't really do it like that all the time. So, and it's you can't rush the process. And I'm already, for me, I'm kind of impatient because I'm like 8 years in this. People are acting like I just learned how to rap yesterday and I just decided that I want to do music. Like, no, I've been decided I wanted to do music. It made the most sense now that I had the resources. So when I did my video, and I'm an independent artist, you know, my whole set was like, oh, she signed by a label because I had major production there. I had 3-4 stylists. I had different management. I had all the models. I had, you know, private book. I had everything, but based off a lot of researches, because I ain't gonna lie, it's not how much money.
Yeah. And that's what I be wanting to know. That's funny you said that, because I'm watching the 6ix9ine thing that was on Showtime, and one of the scenes they were saying how, you know, his first video, he had 3 Lambos. He had no money.
Yeah.
But he ran out 3 Lambos. He had the block lit, and I'm trying to figure out what was his secret? What's going on? How do you pull that together?
It's who you know, man. I'm a big fan of that. I'm always bartering. I do not like to spend that cash. I do a lot of stuff for free, though. Like, you feel me? I show a lot of love. So that's what I'm finding now, that I show so much love in these like 6 years that I've been in New York. From the day I got down here, I pulled up to so many motherfucking showcases when only 3-4 people came out to support them, and now those people is doing lit streams, everything going up, everything super lit for them. I done pulled up to so many guys' videos when they wasn't that lit, took a partial payment or a no repay board, just pulled up and then made their video look 100 times better because it was me. That now niggas is willing, like, yo, Stunner, what you need? You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna be there, we're gonna support you, we gonna put budget behind this if we can, you feel me? So I was fortunate for that. You know what I mean? I was in a lot of these guys' studios late nights, 7, 8, not shaking ass, actually giving musical input or keeping the vibrations of the studio high. So niggas is like, yo, Stunner, I got you 4 hours right now. Pull up, and it's at the top studio. Like, I ain't recording in a basement. Like, it's in the top studio.
Not at my nigga records.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's because it's love that I put out there, so the energy is reciprocated. It's really who you know. When people support you, they're gonna support you. If they got it, then you got it.
That's a fact. That's dope. So what's your current situation right now? Like, what you doing? Because I see you were doing the tour, like, you've been all over the place. You was in Puerto Rico, right?
I just came back from Puerto Rico. That was my birthday trip that I was on. I came from Puerto Rico that we was wild. Like, before that, we had just came back from touring though. I be going for like 2 weeks, sometimes week and a half, 2 weeks, but you know, I come home for a week and then it's like I'm booked here and then I have to leave right back out. At one point in time, I think like last month or something like that, I was touring so much and I was doing so much stuff. I had only came back home for not more than 8 hours to repack and to dip back out to like go on another little trip or something. So
that's good.
Yes, especially during the pandemic, it's a blessing.
That's a good thing.
The itinerary is still booked. You feel me?
Where these shows was at? Like, besides, like, yeah, like.
I've been doing tours. If the state was like shut down and there wasn't a lot of performances, then I was doing radio and press, playing the song, doing all of that, and also a lot of like Zoom live, state to state. So I did like Miami radio somewhere yesterday, like, you know what I mean, like just state to state networking and just getting that press and getting the name, getting the music, getting everything out as much as I can.
Got you. Now twirl it, right? You got the twirl it joint now. Is there anything else? Like,
you want to hear something? Is that why you asking me that?
Nah. Well, we could get to that. We could get to that if you're gonna do that. But I want to know: is there anything like you got like an EP coming out, or is it like we just gotta know because I see you got the twirl it out.
So no, there's not no EP coming out. Y'all gonna be getting singles and singles. But this is what's going on.
Let's go.
This is what's going on. I got a lot of features.
Nice.
All features and singles. Everybody wants to get done on the verse.
Yeah.
So I got quite a few singles. I got some singles, but I got some features, like at least 10 of them right now that's coming out. So it's like I'm gonna be heavy promoting those. I'm gonna be promoting the singles. So the features, and I got bars on them too, and then my singles are a little bit of a different vibe. So Twirl is, I'm not a drill rapper, but Twirl It is a drill song because y'all know I was in all them videos, New York, Bobby Foreign, Cooped Out, with the Woo. I've been in New York has shown me so much love. I truly feel like I'm from here. Everybody think I'm from here. Yeah, it did. People think I'm from here. The last Noriega, Method Man Conway video I was just in with the green down, and that video, like, mad camera time too. That everything, like, it's iconic though. This is my second video I've done with Mashed Up. But I grew up in Detroit, and my parents loved him. Everybody loved him so much. So they like, this is really iconic for the culture that you're doing that, and you was able to just like come down there and build, and now you're part of this stuff too. So
hold on. I feel like we're gonna interview Meth one day. It's a lot of people. I ain't gonna front. Lately. A lot of everybody was to have a Meth story. We're gonna get Meth up here one day. We got to Go ahead.
As far as Meth, he's a legend too. What's some of the artists that you have given inspiration or who you listen to growing up? As far as
Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. And like I listen to him. He's one of the first rappers I can remember like conceptualizing and like understanding and really like want to be like, I want to hear that over and over. So it originally was, because y'all know I'm kind of young, so every time I hear music, y'all think I'm gonna say like some old shit, but like really that was before my time. To be realistic, when the Blueprint and the Black album came out, that's what I was listening to, because I was probably like 10 or something. I don't know. Obviously, I'm still.
Two good albums to listen to.
Those are the ones that I was able to, that came out at that time, right? And I remember my mom actually came, she came up here for the Fade the Back at Madison Square. That sold out. Yes, she came up here for that because she loves him too. So it's like at that time, and we have the DVD at home. So I watched the DVD of that, like his little documentary of the Black album all the time. That's like every time I go home, I just watch it all the time. I watch Backstage, stuff like that. Yeah, I love it. I always watch it. It's a vibe. But that's what I can first understand what's going on in the bars and be like, okay, I want to hear this and rap.
That's great to start out.
Yeah.
That's great to start out.
Especially, a lot of these artists, they don't really care for it.
No.
But my mom listens to everything from like Mobb Deep, Nas, all that stuff. So I was listening to all of that. And I just didn't understand it. I understood Jay-Z more, and that's why I related to it. And obviously Kanye, we listen to a lot of him, and as a producer, I love him. I just love all the different tones and stuff like that. So, like Common, obviously Common Sense. So it's just like that's who I grew up listening to, and that's what I always listen to. When I feel vibes, I feel like Kanye got me through school. I listen to him every day because I was different. I was eccentric, and people ain't understand me. And Kanye make you feel fly, make you feel like fuck everybody who don't understand me. I'm still fly. So I remember listening to him every single day, and that got me through it because I really thought I was Kanye, and everybody knew that I thought I was Kanye too. Like, that's really the thing.
What you feel about Kanye today?
I love him regardless. I don't care what he does. He could be crazy. He's worth how many billions right now? He ain't that crazy.
6.6.
Yeah, 6.6. He ain't that crazy though. Everybody goes through it. It's the highs and the lows.
I like that. The highs and the lows.
It's the highs and the lows. I love that. And it's like, even, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I feel like I always be looking at the bigger picture. At the end of the day, Kanye is not no person that's causing harm to other people. You feel me? Like everybody is being offended by what he do. He's not a person that try to cause harm or try to personally send bad messages all the time. He actually, he plays with it. Like he plays mind games with people. You know what I mean? If that's what y'all thinking, that's gonna sell. Kanye is going to play with your heads, and so I just let him play with the people's heads. I understand that. I went to all his concerts too, I went to all of them. Great experiences, great concerts. I'm a concert head too. I love going to concerts. You know what I mean? I've seen Jay-Z in concert quite a few times. Now, I like 4 or 5. Not I don't say 5 or 4, but
one of his best shows. They said that one of his best shows. That's when they opened the Barclays up. B-sides? Yeah, no, not B-sides. That's when they opened the building.
Had like 6 shows, like 7 nights.
Yeah, the whole week. I remember that. So it was 2 hours and a half of him alone. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing everything. So that I ain't gonna lie, that was the best Jay-Z show I seen. Because usually, you know what I mean? You don't know. I ain't shit on him.
Well, you know how horrible of a performer he was.
That's what I'm trying to say. That he was live. He actually had
Jay-Z just got to be like, just got to stand there with his energy. We going to just rap every lyric, to be honest. And don't even just play it so I don't care. I bumped into him backstage. I bumped into him backstage at Tidal concert with Lil Yachty, and my phone was there, and I was just like, I'm just going to just take in this energy. It's be like people back there. Like I love concerts. I feel like I've seen a lot of performers. So the Diddy's, the Nas's, the Commons. Commons a great performer too.
I like Commons.
Kim,
I know.
And I'm a great performer too. That's why I say that. So if anybody ever see me perform, or if y'all watch some of my performances, like the energy is there. I'm a good performer.
I'll check you out. I'll see you.
I won't say because you on these sets, these video sets in the studio, and you know how it is. I'm around too in the industry, and for a woman, you already know like you either gonna be this or you gonna be that when you're in the presence in these rooms. Mm-hmm. What do you do to make sure that you stand out and not even stand out as far as like it's very I know it's beyond hard, so it's like. How can you
how you keep the business?
Yeah, now you keep the business to make sure you get the respect as a woman. So a lot of chicks don't even respect themselves.
Yeah, they don't. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't do shit to make sure I stand out. I'm tall as hell for one, so I'm gonna stand out, and I look good, and I'm fly, so I'm gonna stand out whether I want to. I be trying to blend in sometimes, to be honest. Like, damn, I wish I didn't stand out so much. Like, I'm gonna stand out, so I don't really have to do anything. And I really just keep it calm. I keep it calm. I keep it cute. You feel me? I'm a vibe. So if I feel some music, I'm gonna dance to it. I'm not gonna shake my ass and turn and do all that. But I'm gonna catch a vibe. You know what I mean? And depending on the environment, like most of the time, I'm to myself. Well, I vibe. People are attracted to my energy. So when people radiate to me, I radiate to them. I'm not in nobody's face. I'm not pitching what I do. It's when it's the time. Like, and for me, I know that I'm aligned with my ultimate, destiny and stuff. So I know whatever is supposed to happen really happens. And I didn't have those nights where it's like I chill on whatever vibe and then I end up meeting so and so that turns into the next thing and the next thing. So I mean, like, that happens. That's like every time situation for me. So.
I wanted to get into.
Or sometimes it don't turn into nothing and I intimidate people or something, but there's some guys that don't get jiggy with me. A lot of people be like, oh, the guys is on your head, but like sometimes they not on my head because they know I'm not that easy. But yeah, they like, they be like, I ain't even about to try. Like, she about to.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah. So it's like, that's cool. I know it sorts from the.
Nah, but I wanted to get back to what you said. You said something interesting. You said that you was just going to do straight singles, right? And that's cool because you're the second artist that we had that came up here that said that. And I find that interesting. Like the younger artists coming out today is looking at it like, yo, well, we don't really need to put out like a full project, or we could just drop singles here and there. Was that your plan?
Because as I'm a new artist, it's like the demand for me to release the whole project is not even there yet. I'm still developing my fan base. I hate when new artists is trying to nobody's listening to your whole shit. We don't even listen to fucking Kanye's whole shit. You feel me? So it's like nobody's gonna be listening to your whole shit. You just came out yesterday. You got 10 subscribers and 20 views. Nobody's listening to 40 songs. Why did you pick your best one and let it and work with it? You feel me? And let people know what's going on so they can get a feel. And you have to build from there. You feel me? Build your connections and then be in the studio, cook it. Choose your best of your best. You feel me? And put that out and do the video and do everything the right way with it. So now when people are able to look at you, you have to establish some type of brand. So that's why it's not no rush for me to put out no project like that. You feel me? I did always in my head since I was like 14 say though, me as a rapper, as an artist, that I don't intend to be an artist for a really, really long time. I intend to put out maybe 2 to 3 great projects. I feel like I'm gonna put out because I do too much. I'm a TV network owner, I'm a CEO, I'm a brand owner, I'm a model, I'm multi-published, you know. And you know, I do a lot of stuff. I do stuff and with Africa and for the continent, bringing water back. I do a lot of different things. So, you know, as a whole, I see myself growing, you know, so I don't feel like I'm going to be doing music at 40. And, you know, I feel like if I put out my singles now until I'm ready to drop my EP or something and put those best in, you know, maybe a few extra bonus, I'll drop a album when it's time for me to have that first, second album. I want great features, good features, you feel me? Good, hot, modern day features. And then that's going to be so lit that they're going to see me doing everything else. The demand for that next album, like, you know what I mean? A little comeback, a little, then I'm going to have I'm going to work with the best of everybody that I want to work with. Smart. And then y'all going to just see me in movies from there. And then every now and then I might drop some singles.
I like that.
So do you feel like, because you know, it's a, you know, I'm pretty devil's advocate, because you know we have an all artists, like for example, I'm gonna give like Kendrick before even, cause I know people wasn't listening to Kendrick around this time when Section 80 came out and stuff like that. So it's like you kind of like not missing, but you're not gonna have the opportunity for having that classic after people know you to go back like, oh, nah, actually I like the stuff before people even knew you, da 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 da. And that's just weird. Do you feel like you don't need that at all, or do you?
I feel like I'm gonna still have that.
Even with the popularity?
Yeah, maybe after the cameras turn off, I'll let y'all hear some of my verses and y'all can get a feel for me as an artist so you guys can see. Because I kind of know, especially, the thing is, to be honest, for the past 2-3 years, the demand for me to get in the, like, I know a lot of people that work with DJ Khaled or this, and they, you know, but niggas be trying to hit on me. So when I was younger, I would be like, let me see who really wants me to come to the studio and this, or who's going to invite me to the studio and get my nerves. Like, the demand for me to do stuff and to be an artist, they was telling me then before the Megs to everybody's was now that it's starting to do it right now, starting to do it right now. And I would have been right in the door, but the time wasn't right. I had a little bit more writer's block at that time. The time wasn't right. Now it's like not that I didn't live so much stuff, but I done been to 5 continents. I done lived a lot of stuff that what I rap about, my rapper lifestyle, I really lived that. And also I already am a brand, you feel me? So it's like I'm a brand, I'm a bossy brand. You know what I mean? I give sex appeal, but not too much. I know how to carry it. So it's just like, as an artist, I feel like I am, you know what I mean? That like they're gonna feel like, okay, she has multi-dimensions to her and she has presence, she can perform, she can give videos, she can give looks, you know, she can give magazine spokesperson, that because I'm a brand that is, you know what I mean? So I kind of look at it that way. So I feel like my shit's gonna be iconic just because of the whole overall packaging. Because we just looking at it, but we think about it like, come on, bro, Twirl It is my first single. I had a distribution deal on the table. I didn't drop nothing before I dropped Twirl It, but like a little snippet or something. And I'm on my 5th tour on that. So I'm on my 5th tour. I'm going state to state. I don't know. We got the streams, you feel me, going up in the distribution shit coming. The video was shot by celeb videographers, Mills Media. They shot the Uproar video. They shot the Bon Jovi video, Farm Foreign Famous Dex video, my guys. So they shot the video that's coming too. Like, you know, influencers, crazy video, all of that. This is my first single. Like,
I was gonna ask you, so, you know, for somebody that's coming up, you know, even though you still doing your thing, what's the source that you would tell them, like, yo, how you like to start up? They came to, yo, how you landed, you know, from just that to doing, you know, getting the distribution.
And that's what I'm about to say. Everything was the plan. I worked with a certain producer another lit artist brought me to this producer that was looking for female artists at the time who had the beat for Twirl It and everything, the V notes and, you know, mad major people saying that because I was working all this time in the industry, so I'm only around people that are working and doing stuff, and I've been in enough time that the people that I'm working with been doing the shit for if not before I got here, you know what I mean, when I met them, then when I started when I met them. So it's like everybody's doing shit. So I was just fortunate that the whole situation aligned me. I met my management, I have a partnership with my management team, not just music management or anything like that. We have a partnership. They work with me on my TV network as well. We do a lot of business together. You know what I mean? So I do a lot of business relationships behind the scenes as well for other artists that are bigger than me and smaller than me. I get a lot of people placements. I do, you never know. I do casting gigs, the PSB Pac-Man video that they shot, Honey Pac, the one they shot out here in New York. I did a casting for that, all the big girls and stuff. I just was double booked that day. I wasn't even to pull up, you feel me? But I was the casting person for that. All those girls came through me for that. So it's like, I be doing a lot of stuff for different artists and getting them plugs and stuff behind the scenes, and I have been for a while. So the situations for me are there because people seeing that everything that I talk about, I really about it. I'm really consistent. So now it's like they like, yes, then I remember you was in the studio last year. You told me this. Okay, now I see you moving and you're doing it the right way. You know what I mean? So now when people see that you're doing things the right way, it makes it easy for them to want to do business with you.
That's dope. I'm amused. So like you said, the streaming, like how you feel about the streaming nowadays? Because I'm this streaming. I'm not from that era. I just buy CDs. I like buying CDs and
reading having it physical.
Reading
they be scratching up, but
how you feel about the streaming and stuff? Like
I just downloaded, burned up so many
computers
with
LimeWire.
Ringtones and music downloads. That's what I did like Androids for, because I was downloading all the illegal music on my phone. I loved it. But the new streaming area, I feel like it's a lot of politics involved, for real. You know what I mean? It's a little bit saturated, and you feel me? It's a lot that you have to push to get people to even click the button these days.
Does it deter you a little bit?
Nothing deter me.
Break.
Yeah. I don't do it regardless. I don't know. I break rules. I do what I like to do. I get what I want to do. What I want, bitch. That's facts. That ass. Like I just like to do what I want. I will figure it out. You know what I mean? I've been here since 18. I didn't know anybody, and everything that I've built, that I have today, and that I've acquired, I've done it, by myself and with people that I met and that believe in dreaming focus with me. So I didn't have obstacles, and everybody knows me thinks that shit been a cakewalk because they don't see anything. They just see me. You feel me? But I've always been able to get through everything that's, occurred in my life. So I don't feel like nothing can really deter me from anything like, just push me away or really make me nervous, unless it logically just doesn't make sense, like for some type of statistical reasons. So like, it's just not in my favor, then I might be like, you feel me? Like, I don't like gambling. Like, I don't like gambling because it's too much of a risk.
I'm bad at it, so I don't like
I don't even know if I'm good. I don't want to try it because I gotta take a L.
And I seen you in the was you in the Meet the Woo video?
Yeah.
You was in there, right?
Yeah.
What other videos you been? That's a big video too.
Yeah. That video is like number one. I was in a Meg Thee Stallion BITCH video. I was her body double.
I'm about to say, honestly, I'm saying, word is born. I'm saying this now, like, yo, you kind of look like Meg a little bit.
You give me the vibe like you do. Up there, right here. You do kind of get that vibe.
I was somebody that was in that video. She's cool. We're the same sign. Her birthday's 3 days apart. We're both
wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so that was
cool. I was gonna ask you about like Meg, like you know what I mean?
She's really good. Her personality is really cool. Like she showed love to me before I even seen her. She's like, "Oh my gosh, look, it's me!" And like turn around, like we're like the exact same height. So she was like, "Yeah, I already talked to her team. Like, yeah, we might need her again." So she's really dope. We shooting a scene where I was driving the rave, and I was driving and she was twerking in the backseat. So we shooting outside for a minute. And then I did that video. I did what else? I did Noriega Conway video that I did. Yesterday I just did a video with Bada TD, Rowdy Rebel. I was in her video, Focus. I always be forgetting about that. I was in her video. That song went like that was one of her first major ones. I did a lot of music videos in my days. I was in the New York video.
Yeah?
Yeah, in the New York video. Mad video.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. All right, so look, we got the game. I was about to say that. Yeah, we got this game, right? But look, talk to her while I look for the game.
Yeah, I added a couple questions on the game.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you too. What artists you look at like you've been in the studio? Who you want to work with?
Who I want to work with?
Like who you be like, damn, I'll do a dope record with.
I don't know if we like. I feel like Kanye could produce me something interesting. I don't know. I feel like he would just tell me what to do. I would be with it, but unless he was on some other shit, I would tell him like, okay, that's drawing the line, but I would be with it creatively and have my input. And plus, like business wise, I feel like being around people that do good business is always really good and beneficial. You know what I mean? Because it's always good and beneficial. So yeah. I feel like I would love to work with like Nicki. Of course, I think she's a great artist all around. Because I think that she just knows she can spit and she knows how to make songs. She's versatile, and a lot of artists lack the versatility. She has so many different elements to her. You feel me?
You versatile?
Yeah, I'm versatile.
Versatile. I know you did the little drill joint. What's your like preference of sound? If you have like a certain sound that you have like a niche, or you could actually do anything?
People be. I'm not opposed to trying anything, so that's open. But people, a lot of people like when they put on like they like yo put stuff on some boom bap or whatever. Like people like when I rap, but some people have said that I kind of give them a cashed out vibe. Some people have said that I give them like Remy Ma type vibes, my delivery, because you can hear me, so that's what makes me versatile. Like the fact that you can hear me, everything I'm saying. So I have a presence on a mic. With that, I'm able to like execute a lot of different things and just add character.
All right. So we back. We got the nobody put us on game, right? And here we ask these questions, but I say you got some other questions. I don't know. Usually we have a certain time limit. Right. What's the time limit we doing?
And it's Kanye involved in it too.
So that's what we. Can I take that one out then?
You can take that.
Oh no, but you know what? Nah.
Yeah.
All right. First question: what's more important, the clout or the process? Or the creative process?
The creative process.
What's more important, the verses or the hooks?
The hooks.
What's more important, the intro or the outro?
Damn, I say the hooks, but it's like I love the verses, but the hooks, it's like if it's a whack hook, the hook can make a song. All right, what you say?
What's more important, the intro or the outro?
The intro. No, the outro be
bumping. Nowadays, now it's switch kind of like nowadays the outro.
The outro be bumping when it goes to a nice little song, but I love the intro too. But
what's more important?
First thing you hear, so.
Bars or melodies?
Bars.
Bars.
Cause you can't just be out there like what? I mean, they do be doing that, but I don't like to listen to that.
Me neither. That's
like what?
Bars all day. What's more important, the engineer or the producer?
Damn. Yeah, I like when they do both.
50-50.
I like when they do both. I feel like the engineer, if they fuck up. Like if they don't know how to level out your vocals and shit like that, right? Your song could be fucked up. Because I've had wasted sessions just because the engineer wasn't good. You feel me? Versus the person who produced it and the beat. You feel me? So I definitely feel like the engineer is my friend.
Feel you. All right. If you had a chance to go platinum for one song, what would you feature? Kendrick or Drake?
Drake.
Got you.
I love him. That's my baby baby.
If you had a chance to go on a dinner date, who would you go with? Hov or Kanye?
I don't want Beyonce to be my ass, but I would go with Jay-Z personally. Kanye might be too much. He might be acting like a diva.
Got another one. It's another date question. Would you go on this female? Girls can go on dates. Would you go on a date with Kim K or Beyonce?
I'm going with Beyonce. What the hell? Even though Kim K looks better because Beyonce faces. I can't even say that.
No, you can't say that. No, you can't do that. No, we're not doing that.
No.
I know. I said the hottest girl come on, but
shut down for us.
Who makes better drug music? Future or Lil Wayne?
Drug music?
Yeah.
Oh, Future. Because Lil Wayne, I'm burnt out of him. Like he's not good at life. I don't know, since that situation, he just not having a good life. Like he's had some good verses and stuff. I liked when I think a few years ago, one of his best little features when he hopped on was like with Nicki and Drake and stuff, and he gave like that's the Wayne I like when he still performs and he still gives bars. Sometimes he be trying to give too many punchlines, like, and you gotta try to think about his punch. He be trying to give too many, and it's like still delivering stuff, So I feel like Future, he do be making some catchy stuff. I don't know what he's saying all the time either, but he does make good. If you're on drugs, it's the good part of it, I guess, right? You gonna feel it.
The last question: who's more delusional, Bow Wow or Soulja Boy?
Soulja Boy, my guy now, so I don't want to say shout out to Soulja Boy. Yeah, I don't want to say that because I talked to him and I understand him on some different levels. I feel like Bow Wow was dragging it with the extra cap on the plane and all of that stuff. Like, relax.
Yeah. What's your question?
I'm just gonna do one. Who had the best verse on Swag Like that? They got 2 years.
What T.I., Lil Wayne, Kanye West?
And Jay was on that. Jay was on that 2 years, man.
Yeah. I feel like Lil Wayne gave a good one on there though. But I feel like Kanye's is pretty good. But I'm gonna say Lil Wayne.
I had Tip.
I feel like Tips was cool, but the first thing that came in my head was Lil Wayne's verse. No. Like so it's the first thing that popped in my head, so I just had to say that.
No brainer. Let me ask you.
Yeah, man.
Who he say?
Oh.
Okay.
Everything's anything. I don't play around. I don't play around. All right, so look.
That was your 2 little questions?
Nah, this was one. I'm gonna keep it simple.
One more.
It was another Kanye. I'm gonna keep it simple. You've been talking about him too much. Yeah. Oh no, I'm bugging. I said, because he had a question with Kendrick. Will you have a single with either her or Rhapsody?
I feel like me and Rhapsody would do some good.
That's too different though.
That's too different, but it's not because so I know some people that work for Her's management team, and that's actually what they're trying to do. We don't see it now because she's current, but in the longer run, like we'll look at it and they trying to make her like a Lauryn Hill type vibe and stuff like that. Cause yeah, I like her too. So
I like both of them. I
like both. Yeah. But I feel like with my vibe, yeah.
Are you willing to give us some bars before we get out of here, or you nah? Or I don't know. Like I'm just asking, I'm just throwing it out there. No or not? Because we.
She don't freestyle, bro.
I had a phone on there and Jason asked.
Nah, say less.
Yeah.
Say less.
I'm trying to get better with the politics. I'm not good.
I
would be like, let me play all my music on air. Like,
nah, you don't need that. Look, say less. Look, we are running out of time, but there's a question I always ask everybody before they leave. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
So rich. So rich. So many businesses, at least like so many businesses, so much going on. Vogue covers, nice plaques, a big, beautiful house, and just like stardom. Like, I reach my goals. I feel like as a successful businesswoman, like there's gonna be so much respect on my name. Like, Karen Civil vibes. I look up to like Oprah, you feel me? So that's where I see myself.
Nice. And for the people, can you give out your socials everywhere where they can find all your music and
you guys can look there on my IG lives like spit.
Nah, man, we can't.
You guys can find me on first of all, check out that song tour list on all platforms right now. Apple, Tidal, whatever. If you stream on Tidal, you pay the most. So just go. I would prefer. I make a preference, but you know what I'm saying. And then if you got that Roku or Apple TV remote, please go and stream my channel, Stunna Dior TV. It's free to stream it, so get that on your remote right now. And if you got Instagram, you can follow me at The Real Stunna Dior. And if you need to follow me anywhere else, you can just Google me.
Got you. And wait, before we go, because I'm going to ask about the network. One more question. The network, your network. What's on your network though? Like what?
So we got 24. I got a 24 hour like live streaming segment where it was like music videos and stuff. So I play like up and coming artists and like top 100 Billboard chart. I got like the A-Town movie. It's a show with this guy, CEO Ish, and he does like a show with JoJo Simmons called King's Talk, where they do some stuff as well. And then
so your network, so basically up and coming artists, anything, go to your network. All right, cool. I like it. I like it. We gotta check that out.
It's free. So don't get mad when the commercials play because that's where the money is.
Gotta get that money.
Yeah, so I'm just saying.
All right, man. Yo, shout out to you, man. You always welcome to come back again. This is Nobody Put Us On, episode 67. Let's repeat, Father God. Shout out to S.STREET Media. You can find us on YouTube, the SoundCloud, everything, all platforms. We out here. Peace.
We gotta work together, God. Always remember that. We gotta work together. I looked out 5 hours straight, God. Sometimes you gotta cut it short, please.
All right, hit me up. Thank you. Thanks everybody for tapping in, for watching. Oh yeah, look at them. They was reminding me of things that was on my resume. I wasn't reading the comments.
It'd be like that.
Okay. All right. Thanks, y'all. All right. Oh, yeah, we got some movies to talk about. Okay. Here, I'm gonna be like, I'm actually with the comments.
I'm kind of tired to go down there for All-Star Weekend.
Yeah,
It was definitely, it was super lit.
You following the page IG? You know, like this one?
I think so. Oh, you're supposed to add the ID. That's what I'm saying.